It's hard for any dog lover to imagine a breed simply becoming extinct. But decades ago, some dog breeds became unpopular, largely due to their purpose. If a breed fulfilled a need of the times, they were in demand. When those needs changed or shifted, the breed either died out or evolved. Health issues were also a factor. A breed prone to illness or unable to mix well with other dog breeds soon declined. In this video, we will look at 10 extinct dog breeds that you won't believe actually existed. Number 10. Turnspit Dog. This small, adorable breed was an essential part of every large kitchen in Britain in the 16th century. Before the days of electricity, it was the job of the Turnspit Dog to run tirelessly in a wheel, cooking meat on a spit, preventing it from staying in the same position for too long and burning. As well as being short-legged and small enough to fit inside the wheel, these dogs had to have immense stamina and be of a hardy constitution. These dogs were said to work in shifts, so when one tired, they would replace it with another. The wheels were put up quite high on the wall and far from the fire so that the dogs would not overheat and faint. These dogs' popularity declined rapidly and went extinct in the 19th century when spit turning became mechanized. A preserved example of a Turnspit dog is displayed at Abergavenny Museum in Great Britain. Number 9. English White Terrier. The English White Terrier, also known as the White English Terrier, has a rather unusual and unique history. Unlike other dogs at the time, this breed was exclusively bred for dog shows. It was created by dog breeders who wanted to make a pointy-eared version of the terrier. Sadly, inbreeding led to a myriad of genetic health issues and made them susceptible to a number of serious health and behavioral problems. Almost all English White Terriers were born either completely or partly deaf. While some of these dogs were put to work as rat catchers or hunters, they were not well suited to their roles and could not perform to a satisfactory standard. The dog's genetic problems made it unpopular with the public. As a result, within 30 years of appearing on the kennel club scene, the English White Terrier slipped into extinction. The breed was, however, crossbred with the Old English Bulldog, giving rise to the Boston Terrier and Bull Terrier. Number 8. Hawaiian Poi Dog. The Hawaiian Poi Dog was a pariah dog that roamed the tropical island of Hawaii. This dog was short, with white fur and a flat skull. The Polynesians brought this breed of dog with them, along with other plants and animals, when they settled in Hawaii. The Hawaiian Poi Dog was not used as a herder or a pet, and instead was seen as a source of food and also a good luck charm. Hawaiian natives used to fatten them up and eat them. Once Hawaii was colonized, the American and European dogs began to breed with the Hawaiian Poi Dog, creating a variety of crossbreeds and ensuring the purebred Hawaiian Poi Dog was lost to the history books forever. To this day, Hawaiians use the term Poi Dog to refer to a mixed breed dog. Number 7. SAKHALIN Husky. The SAKHALIN Husky holds the tenuous title of being the most recent dog to become extinct. It is largely agreed that the last breed member died in 2012. The SAKHALIN had a gorgeous thick coat and resembles a mixture of an Akita Inu and a Siberian Husky. It was used as a sled and working dog in rough, cold climates, particularly in Russia and northern Japan. These dogs were utilized by the Soviet Army during World War II, but that affair was short-lived after Soviets found that these dogs were prodigious eaters of salmon, and their use was not worth the cost of keeping. So Soviets made the tragic decision to decrease their numbers significantly, starting a decline that put the breed in grave danger. Sakhalin Huskies became famous when included in the Japanese exploration of Antarctica in 1958. The mission was canceled and the dogs abandoned. Miraculously, 1 year later, 2 dogs were found alive. Known as Taro and Yiro, one of these dogs was stuffed after its death and can still be viewed in the National Museum of Nature and Science in Tokyo today. Number 6. KURI. The Kuri was a small, short-legged animal. It had a unique appearance and had fox-like physical characteristics. These dogs were kept by the Maori people of New Zealand from the 13th to 19th centuries. Ancient Maori people described Kuris as dull and lazy dogs that were slow, had very little energy, and were unmotivated workers. Although the Kuri had a poor sense of smell, it was of some use in hunting night-moving birds such as the kiwi and also ducks during the mating season. Besides being kept as pets, these dogs were also raised for their fur and their leather. These dogs were also used for their meat, which was considered a delicious delicacy. A preserved body is on show in New Zealand's National Museum. The breed was small with a bushy tail, a snout-like nose, and pricked ears that flopped forward. The KURI dogs became extinct in the early 19th century because of excessive crossbreeding with imported European dogs. Number 5. BULLENBEISSER. A fierce-looking dog with a muscular and athletic body, the BULLENBEISSER, also known as the German Bulldog, was used as a boar hunting dog. The BULLENBEISSER did not disappear due to a decrease in popularity, but rather because it was crossbred to form a more familiar contemporary breed. In this case, German breeders used the BULLENBEISSER to create the Boxer by continuously crossbreeding it with the Old English Bulldog in the late 19th century. The success of this mating ultimately led to the BULLENBEISSER's demise, as the Boxer quickly became the favorite of the two. Number 4. TWEED Water Spaniel. Taking their name from the River Tweed in Scotland, the TWEED Water Spaniel lived and worked along the Scottish border. These spaniels had a curly, short brown coat, long curly tails, and droopy ears. They were classed as water dogs because they loved to swim and would happily work both in and out of the water. These dogs were quite adept at retrieving waterfowl and similar birds from the river area. The main use of this breed was to assist fishermen in bringing large nets back to shore. This breed is considered one of the parent breeds of the Golden Retriever. The TWEED Water Spaniel died out towards the end of the 19th century. Their numbers declined as they were being excessively used to produce Golden Retrievers. Number 3. BRAQUE Dupuis. The BRAQUE Dupuis originated in France. It was a speedy and sleek hunting dog that was popular in the French lowlands among both farmers and hunters. These dogs would seek out small birds and then freeze and point in the direction of the birds in order for the hunters to know where to go. The BRAQUE Dupuis is believed to have gone extinct in the 1970s due to excessive crossbreeding and a lack of conservation efforts. Though they were excellent hunting companions, they weren't as popular and favored as other French Braques. People chose other French dogs over BRAQUE Dupuis dogs. This breed was one of the breeds that was negatively impacted by the World Wars and had a significant drop in population between the 1920s and 1940s. Number 2. Southern Hound. This dog dates back to the 1400s in Wales and southern England. It is one of the oldest recorded scent breeds. With a keen nose that could detect day-old trails, these dogs were effective deer and hare trackers, which made them desirable because hunting was a popular sport during the end of the Renaissance. Though the Southern Hound was a diligent scent hound, it was a slow dog, which made it unsuitable for hunting fast-running animals such as foxes. With the emergence of fox hunting sport and importation of faster dogs, the Southern Hound frustrated hunters, so breeders began crossing their dogs with speedier canines. As a result, pure Southern Hounds started disappearing and became extinct around 1881. The Southern Hound led to the development of subsequent scent hounds, including the Beagle, Foxhound, and Bloodhound. Number 1. Russian Tracker. The Russian Tracker was used for hundreds of years to protect and herd the flocks of the Indo-Aryan people in the snow-swept Caucasus Mountains. Reaching weights of 100 pounds and heights of almost 30 inches, this large dog was more than able to fight off the wolves and wild bears that plagued the local farmers. They were said to be able to survive with their flock for months on end, without the need for any human support or intervention. These heavily furred dogs aren't physically dissimilar to today's Golden Retriever. As to when the Russian Tracker went extinct, historians are uncertain. Most likely, they became less popular with the advent of modern agriculture and became extinct sometime in the early 20th century when their job was discontinued.